Nuts. You thought?
Guys, the most epic show on YouTube is now live. This show has everything you need. Why do you think it's called the King of Content? Guys, I am the King of Content, and I am here with another epic episode of me running my mouth about everything. Because when you come to the King of Content, you're going to get gaming. You're going to get sport. Okay, well, I'm not really into sports, but I do like wrestling, so I think that could count. You're going to get action-packed entertainment. You're going to get some dancing. Hey. Guys, I am here to entertain like no other, and that's why I'm rocking a cowboy hat, because I do what I do, and no one else can copy or duplicate the King of Content. This channel has been around since 2011, so on this channel, you're going to get everything you need. I'm the most authentic being. Well, all right, so here's the thing. The channel has been around since 2011, so if I say something, chances are it's a 95% chance I made a video of it. Guys, I have my wedding on this channel. I got my honeymoon in Mexico. Guys, when I buy a product, I do a product review. When I go to the movies, now I'm doing live movie reviews. Guys, it can't get any more epic than the King of Content. All right, I'm getting a little bit extra, but I did shorten the little intro, right? It's not as long as it used to be. You know, I don't go through. I'm the master of vlogging. I'm the all-purpose champ. I'm the cow. All right, you get it, get it. But anyway, I'm gonna grab a chair. I hope you guys grab a chair, and we're gonna enjoy the show because today will be episode 3, guys. Episode 3 of Unnatural Stories. Do you believe? And my co-host Chris Game Over Cakis is on his way. And guys, we're gonna talk about anything spooky because today is October 26th and Monday is October 31st, and that is Halloween. And if there was ever a time for us to bring back unnatural stories, well, guys, that time is now. Oh yeah. So I want you guys to know that anybody that's a part of this stream has the ability to chime in. We'll be reading your comments. We want to hear your ghost stories, your alien stories. Guys, we want to hear from you guys during the show because we want to know. And also, there is a poll. Make sure you click on the poll and join in. So it has nothing to do with ghosts or anything, but I was at work today, and I said something, and one of my coworkers said something. Jinx! And she's a lot younger than me, right? So I said, hey, what did your generation do when you say jinx? She said, do you got to buy me a soda? I said, buy me a soda? What type of generation did you live in? You got people buying you stuff? In my generation, when you said jinx, you couldn't speak until someone said your name. So you'd be walking around, they'd be like, hey, what's up? You'd be like, they'd be like, what's up? You'd be like, they'd be like, what? And you'd be like, and they'd be like, oh, Anthony, what's up? You'd be like, thank you. Somebody jinxed me. I couldn't speak. But damn, these little kids, entitled kids. Hey, you gotta get me something from the store. You gotta buy me a soda. What if I don't drink soda? What if I wanted a Yoo-hoo? Yeah. What if I wanted a Yoo-hoo? Huh? All right. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, let me grab my chair. I hope you guys grab a chair. We're going to get into the show. All right. Now, there's 3 things I like to go over. You know me, it's 3 things I like to say. Number 1, this show is going to be epic. Because I'm a cowboy. Oh, man. And number 2, guys, I'm a winner. I hope you're a winner. And winners are the opposite of losers. And personally, we just like to have fun and enjoy life. We don't like people that say, you can't do this and you can't do that. So, guys, if you find yourself as a winner, and I'm sure you do, just don't take crap from nobody. Okay? You don't have time to babysit grown men or women feelings. Say what you got to say and leave it there and move on. Okay? Winners don't dwell. Winners don't cry. Winners don't complain. We speak our mind and we keep it pushing. But if you don't listen to me, listen to him.
You're a winner. And you know what winners say? Fuck the losers who can't take a joke.
Man the fuck up.
All right, so we got Josh Warren is in the building. Let's go. Nikki is in the building. Let's go. And of course, I switched you guys around. But guys, here's the thing. You see, if you're a cowboy, there's one thing you gotta have. You know what you mean? You know what's missing? You know? Guys, I'll show you what's missing because it's time to fix the camera so we can get ready for the gun show. The gun show! Guys, it doesn't get old to me. If my wife was in here, she would tell me to shut the hell up. But guess what? She's not here to tell me that. All right, so I don't know if Holtz is around. I'm sure he'll be back. I know he was watching my guy Obi Rose, but check it out. So today for dinner, I got some type of steak my wife made. So she always makes little small pieces for me because I really don't like the taste of meat. And it got some peppers in here, red peppers. And also, I'm not really sure what's on the side. It looks like not ground beef, but what is the damn, what is it called again? We used to call it bully beef. My grandma. It's whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so with that being said, I want to say what's up to you guys. How are you guys doing? Just stalling out a little bit for my man Chris Game Over Cakis. Let me see. My wife just texted me. Let me see what she wants. Okay, she just said all right. So anyway, guys, we're definitely gonna get into some spooky stuff. But I'm curious to know what you guys put on the poll. So let me go to the poll. I'm curious. All right, so the poll said, when you were young and jinxed someone, what was the penalty? So 50% said they couldn't speak, and 50% said other, explain. Oh, wow. So I know one picked soda so far. That's interesting. So for whoever picked other, I definitely would like to hear from you guys. So first things first, what are you guys doing for Halloween? Like, are you going to a Halloween party? Are you going to any haunted events? As you see yesterday, I had a guy named Michael. He's from my favorite place, Sleepy Hollow. He's the actor, and he came on and he explained, he gave a lot of detail about the farm and all that stuff. It was pretty cool. So you guys, oh, Nikki said pick other. Okay, so what did you do then, Nikki? Let's hear it. There he is. Chariot Man's in the building. She said, hey, Chariot. So I'm still waiting for Chris. But guys, click on the poll. I want to see what you guys got to say about the poll. And also, if you pick other, like Nikki did, tell us what your other was. Or did you never do Jinx? Like, I don't know if any, is there somebody who never did Jinx? That would be kind of strange. Oh, this look like I got cheese or something in the middle. Oh, this is, and she just made up a whole little concoction. Okay. Guys, if you're new and you're seeing me eat, it's simply because this is the only time I can. I stream typically during dinner time, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, it is what it is. But let's see. Oh, Frank is in the building. He said, just popped in and say hi real quick. I put a spell on you. Ooh, I put a spell on you. 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 All right, I'm sorry. Guys, you see what it says. It says King of Content. So when you come here, you're going to get a lot. You're going to get nonsense. You're going to get singing. You are my fire, the one desire, believe when I say I want it that way. Woo! Guys, you get everything here. But I'm still stalling. Let me see. I got a text. Let me see if the text came from my co-host, my partner. Oh, it said 10 minutes. All right. So you guys gonna have to put up with my nonsense for another 10 minutes. But yeah, make sure you join in the poll. I'm curious about the jinxing. And maybe I should have put, I didn't, right? Maybe some of you guys never did jinx before. Well, let me see. FCAT said I never did it. Ah, so I should have put never. Wow, I didn't think, sir. Excuse me, certain people areas never did that. But Cherry Man said, "What's up, chat?" Nikki said, "It was a boy who bullied me. I wish he would fall down. While we were at recess, he tripped and hit his mouth, chipped the tooth, was bleeding too." Wait, what does that have to do with jinx? No. I don't mean jinx like you jinxed him. Jinx was a game. Oh wow, I thought everybody knew it. Jinx was a game. If I said, hello, and we said the exact same thing at the exact same time, then the first person who say jinx, then the other person was jinxed, and then they had a penalty. Back in my day, the penalty was you couldn't speak again until somebody said your name. But the girl from my job, she said when somebody jinxed somebody, the penalty was they had to buy them a soda. So that's what it was. Let me see. He said, "Oh yes, I remember Punch Buggy. Punch Buggy, no talk back or no hit back. Yeah, we did that also. Oh yeah, corned beef. That's what this is. I got like super seasoning. But guys, let me know about Jinx. Let me see. Oh, she said she never did it. All right, I should have definitely. I just thought everybody did Jinx. You know, didn't even click. Sorry about that. Now, let me know what are you doing for Halloween, right? Or are you going to a haunted event? Or are you going to a haunted Halloween party? Are you dressing up? Are you taking people trick-or-treating? Let me know. Let's see. Okay, what the heck was Bloody Knuckles? That was a harsh game. That sounded like that was a harsh game. Bloody Knuckles. What is this stuff? I'm assuming it's cheese. Strange. All right. What's cool too is stalling out a little bit. As my guy Rose, he streams. He had to change his streams, so he's streaming from 5 to 6 or 6:15. So this is cool because I know a lot of people are watching him, and this gives some people a chance to actually jump in here as well. Let me actually go see. Let me go spy on his channel real quick. Okay, still got 7 people watching. Let me mess with them. So here, let's go spy on him real quick. Love that we could do this type of stuff. Check this out, guys.
Holt says, my friend gifted me a collector's Death Note book about I never dude, I wouldn't test it either. Could you imagine, bro? That would be super crazy. Oh man. Let's see. I can't believe you are watching this, but you could be over here. Cowboy, we're coming over there in about 9 minutes, brother. Let's see. And now your mama knows I just got off laser tag. Had you not said anything, I would have never known it was time for you. Yeah, ain't no good messing with each other. All right, guys, so check this out. Since we are on the topic of anime, we're going to kind of rapid shoot this. Here's the question. Everybody, let me know in the chat right now who would win in a fight if they had equal stats, Goku or Luffy. Let me actually do this, and this is how we're going to do this.
The guy's not entertaining at all. I don't even know why people are watching him when he should be here. But being that my co-host isn't even here, it's not a good look. Not a good look. Anyway, I know you guys aren't into gaming. Chris is going to be here in about, let's see. Let me see what's his update. Said, I'm home. Give me a few minutes to set up. All right, he's about to come in. So here, let me do this. I'm curious to know what is going on. Oh, actually, guys, we're going to see The Terrifier Part 2. It's a crazy movie. Super violent. So that's pretty cool. But let me see this. I'm curious what is actually going on today, if there's any new news. So let's take a look real quick. Let's see. Let me see. The Witcher remake is in development using the Unreal 5 engine. That's cool. Phil Spencer hints at Xbox consoles Game Pass price increase. Oh, let's check this out. Xbox boss Phil Spencer has hinted Xbox consoles and even Game Pass memberships will be seeing price hikes, stating that they will have to increase at some point. Well, I think we all kind of knew that at some point, but some point is loosely, right? Let me see. November's PlayStation Essentials games was leaked. They wasn't that special either, but I guess Nora 2 was good. Let me see. Report. Modern Warfare 2 PS5 disc only houses 70 megabytes of data. That's interesting. Let's see. Sony's creating a new internal development team and partners with Visual Arts. Okay, the secret to Gotham Knight's success is hitting and Batgirl's thighs. Yo, that's hilarious. Why do they keep talking about how big her butt is and all that? See if there's a picture. It's funny that's like a thing. Let's see. Let's see. PS2 emulators, Xbox Series X2 features 4K resolution and 60 frames on Xbox Series X and S. Marvel's Midnight Suns, superhero turn-based combat and card tactics explained. Yeah, I'm not into that being a card game. Let's see. All right, nothing really special that stands out. Video games are too expensive to be this disappointing. Damn. They're talking about Batman Gotham Knights. Let me see. Wulong Fallen Destiny launches on March 3rd. That game was actually cool. I played the demo. Let me see. That's about it that I care to go over. All right, let me see. Okay, we got TK9 in the building, but hold on, let me see. He said, FCAT said that was better than my EA on GFN Boosteroids. Wow. Yeah. What's up, TK? TK, this is going to be a crazy episode. Say, yo, TK Cowboy going to be happy to be canceled Game Pass. I didn't cancel Game Pass just yet. And then TK was reminding me that Gungrave come out next month. So I don't know, because I definitely want to play that. I think that game's going to be up my alley. All I'm doing on Halloween is a small ceremony, then watching movies. Okay, ceremony. I wonder what that means. Say, yep, he found it. Let me see. TK said, about to make one last video on this next gen stuff. Doc new video had me like, yo, bro, I watched Doc video. Yo, if you read my comment, yo, I said, bro, I think I'm more confused than when I watched this video. I was like, wait, what? I was like, I'm trying to understand. What are you talking about? What side are you? Yeah, he messed me up, bro. I watched that video and I was like, so what is your stance? What does this video prove from what you've been saying? I was so confused. Hold up. I was so confused. I was like, you know what? I don't even want to make a video now, bro, because I don't even know what video I'm making for. Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it was crazy. Let me see. Xbox came out with a video saying simply next gen. Yeah, that's what Doc was talking about. It says a 39-second video. He said, yep, saying up to 120 frames. Nikki said, hey, Aunt, I'll be at your house on Friday. Oh, yeah, that's right. She told me that. Sandy and I are going out. She told me that today. Phil Spencer dropping balls right now, increasing prices. Let me see. It's Sam Hayen, which is, oh, okay, so you're doing like a witch thing. Cool. Bruh, facts. Yo, for real. Dead serious. Let me see. Nikki Brower, what do you think of the Steam Deck so far? Nikki, don't answer that. All right, guys, so we were just talking about anything, but I have on good accord that my partner in crime for the day, that my co-host for the day, that the man, the myth, the legend is none other than Mr. Chris Game Over Cakes. So now we were talking about, just fluffing it up a little bit, talked about some gaming. What are you guys doing? But now we are going to switch the topic and get into the main meat and potatoes of the show. So let's topic switch.
Topic switch.
Coming in right now is the man who's the mischief and mayhem creator of all things scary and haunted. This guy is gonna breathe EMP vibes through the sound waves, and you'll be listening to your fish tank talk to you from spirits unknown. Coming in right now, red hot, is Chris Game Over Cakes.
Oh, bro. What's up was good enough. Man, sorry I'm late.
What's up, man?
I'm really sorry, guys. Sorry. Crazy
It's all
day.
good?
Yeah. Fucking had to stay at work late, and then I had to go run some errands. I thought it'd be done at 5:30. It's traffic. It's 5:59, but I'm here. Let's go.
Woo! All right, Chris. So we gotta.
Baby.
I see it, man. Hold on. Let's pull you on there. Let's see. I'm only here for the boo. I love it. Now, Chris, we got to back up a little bit for the new people that have no clue why the two of us are sitting here, and we're going to be talking about what we're talking about.
Yeah, because I'm totally not prepared for this at all.
Listen.
But we're going to wing it.
What we're
good at.
Well, the cool thing is this. Whoops, let me turn this down. We had a specific show, right, which was the first episode where we talked about ghosts.
Correct.
Second episode, we just talked about, we're trying to debunk some videos, right? We had Nikki on.
Yeah.
So today, we always said a third episode, we were gonna
To be cults, right?
We were gonna talk about aliens, right?
Oh, aliens?
But the cool thing is, you said let's just talk about anything because we're close to Halloween.
Yeah.
So, you told me you heard some new stories about UFOs and stuff like that.
Well, I think I have a new perspective on UFOs altogether. You want to hear my hot take on that?
Oh man, let's go.
I think that UFOs that we are seeing lately, like the one that the naval aviators are tracking, and the ones that are being seen like off the coast, I think they're U.S. made drones on some top secret level shit that no other country has, because these things are going from 60,000 feet to the sea level in less than a second. Okay. Now, normally like G-forces like that would kill a man. Okay. And then these things are doing like 90-degree turns, going Mach 3, and it's crazy. So I think that all that stuff, I mean, think about this just a second, right? There's a new B1 bomb or B2 bomber coming out this January. It's called the B1 or B2 Raider, I think. Anyway, nobody has seen a picture of it at all. It's been in development for the last 8 years. Nobody has seen a sliver of it, and they're going to unveil it in January. So I'm saying, like, imagine that tech was created 20 years ago, okay? At the time, that would seem like science fiction, right? So the shit that came out then, like in the 80s with the stealth bombers, and we were like, oh my God, flying triangle, flying wings, they're amazing. Well, the Germans did it too, but we won't talk about that right now. So it's like, the stuff that they had then that they revealed in the 80s that they've been working on for 40 years. What are they working on now that they're going to unveil in 40 years from now? And we're just going to be like, oh, well, that stuff we've been doing for years now. But, I think they're ours, honestly.
So, but you think they're drones, though?
I don't think humans can survive that speed or, just the G-forces alone.
Man, bro, you never been on the King Ka? Man, that thing go, you're like, ah!
Man, that ain't even supersonic, bro. So
okay, whatever. All right, so let's see. No, it's definitely a good one. Let me see. Nikki was telling Mr. Urban or me he won't answer that question. She said, "Hey, Chris," and then TK said, "What's up, Chris?" And then Josh said, "Yo, Chris, Grogu ghost skywalking in the background."
Where? Oh, you mean that?
I was about to say, where is it?
I don't have Grogu back there right now. That's all my daughter's stuff.
All right. Josh said, "Close said hi." Mr. Urban said, "This stream is too scary for me. I'm hiding under my blanket." Hey, get yourself prepared. I feel like Linus from the Charlie Brown. Oh yeah, you always got the little, Linus. Yeah, Linus.
Yep.
They've been developing actual ray guns. Sanchez in the building. So yo said rail guns.
Yeah, rail guns.
And she said, "Hey, Mister Tom Cruise did it." Oh man, say what's up to her. Josh said the danger zone with these aliens. Yo, what's up? Lethal is in the building. Cherry man, everybody saying what's up. Let me just catch you guys saying what's up.
Cherry man, the legend. What's up, Josh?
Yeah, man. So is there a crazy video that you see recently?
I don't like watching any. I like the official Navy stuff because that stuff legit. Anything else that you see from these cell phones are always like, never steady.
It drives me crazy.
Wide angle, everything's always like, and then with computer graphics and stuff like that, no. The only one I buy is the Navy one that's going around with the Tic Tac, they called it. And you want to hear something crazy about that? Not only were they tracking this thing, but this thing was also jamming their communications, jamming their radar. Okay, and then so. These pilots, I listened to them on a podcast. The one pilot was on Joe Rogan, and then the commander of the entire force was on Rogan, and they all talked about this event. This Tic Tac, like there are you take off from one spot, and if you're doing a regular routine, you go to point A, point B, and point C. They do that regularly. This Tic Tac was showing up at their predetermined points. So when they would go, they'd engage with it, it would disappear. They'd fly to point A, it would be there. How the fuck did it know to be there? And when they come back, it's harassing these flyers. So I don't know exactly what's going on. You think, oh, maybe it's Russian, but we all see how that's going lately.
So, but it didn't attack anybody, though, right?
No, not that we know of. I mean, that would be classified, right? I don't even know how this got out to begin with. But you didn't see the video?
No, I want to see it. Josh said, "What up to all the dope content creators?" Let's see. Host said Jinx was always you couldn't speak. Now here's the thing. I put up a poll, and it has nothing to do with this, but I was talking to a coworker earlier. We said something at the same time. I said Jinx, and I asked her, said, "What does Jinx mean when you was younger?" And she's like, younger than me. She said it meant you had to buy you a soda. I was like, a soda? So I said Jinx meant you couldn't speak. So what was Jinx for you? And guys, join in on a poll because I'm just curious. But the poll said, when you were young and jinxed someone, what was the penalty? 50% said they couldn't speak. 17% said they had to buy you a soda. And 33% said other or explain. So real quick, what was yours?
Me?
Did you ever play Jinx?
No.
Oh, wow. Can Tony pull up the videos? Yes, we are going to pull up those videos. You lost me at Joe Rogan? Oh, wow. Do any of you believe that orbs are actual spirits? I don't. I think they're like dust that get caught in the flash.
I only listen to Rogan when he's got interesting people on to me. Can I share my screen at all or no?
Yeah, you did already. I'm going to pull it up.
Oh,
I just wanted to read get down to the rest of the comments. Let me see. He said, wasn't there an Ozzy Osbourne show about this? Let me see. Jinx, you owe me a soda. That was the saying. Oh, wow. Never heard of that. Yo, what's up, Cammy's in the building. Cam, we got some creepy stuff. You might not want to be on here today. I don't want you to get scared.
It's not creepy. It's far more.
Chad said, I wish I could watch this in my house. Were you still at work? Let's see. I never played Jinx either, but I only remember as you owe me a soda. Okay, fair enough. Let me see. Ghosts are real, Chad said. Chad, I want to know more about that. Nikki dusts the camera off after doing a test, but I still believe spirits exist, but not sure what the form is. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. And Nikki said, I am not a believer of orbs. Oh, wow, that's interesting. All right, so let's share the screen. And so what are we looking for here?
Well, basically, it's a self-explanatory.
Okay.
Well, I'll kind of talk over it a little bit.
Yeah.
So that little white, this is an infrared, by the way.
Hold on, pause it real quick.
Yeah.
Are these going to be the videos that was shown in 2015? It was leaked in 2015, but nobody believed it. And then a year or two ago,
these were actually taken. This event happened in 2004. It wasn't leaked in 2015. Yeah. But like they said, all these aviators are saying this stuff is happening constantly. Now, this machinery that's capturing this image is like a multi-million-dollar camera that sits on these. I think they're I'm not really familiar with jets, but the Hornet. That's what kind of jets they were flying right now. I think it's like an F-18 Hornet or something like that. And they had this flare system, which is capturing this. Now, if you notice, it's black like that because it's not generating any heat. It's got zero heat source. Okay, so how is it generating any energy to move? Right? It's not. There's no exhaust coming. No exhaust plumes coming out of this thing. Here, watch. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, it's a weather balloon. Yeah, no. And it's also rotating. So as it's flying, it's going like this. Just tumbling. Look, it's having trouble tracking it because it's moving so fast. It's nuts. That kind of looks like a top to me, but... That there's not a Hornet. That's an F-16. All right, so that's one.
Okay.
Here, let me give you the screen back.
I'll pull it off until you get the new one.
Yep.
And then I'll look at the chat. Oh, and he's gone. And he's back.
Technical difficulties. All right, that won't happen again.
Fair enough. Let me see.
What's chat saying?
Cameo saying hi. Let me see. He said in my area is tons of documented UFO sightings, but documented just means somebody recorded it. You know, recorded your statement.
Yeah, right.
Doesn't mean it's real. Let me see. I believe in auras and used to see ghosts auras when I was little. Somebody probably slapped you in the eye and you were seeing things.
Maybe.
Yo, Rock, what's going on? Oh, we should ask Rock. So remember yesterday you were talking about a place in England?
Yeah.
Rock lives in the UK. So explain it. I wonder if Rock heard of this place.
Let me look it up again because I completely.
Now, is that the house that was in
Pontefract? It's in West Yorkshire.
No, but is that the house that they pretty much use in the Conjuring? I think it's Conjuring Part 2.
No, man, this is something.
Did you see all the Conjurings? Because there was a Conjuring where they went to the UK, and it was about this guy who died in his house, and he was pretty much haunting everybody who came to the house.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This one supposedly is home to the most it's the most haunted poltergeist, most dangerous poltergeist, supposedly. But no, it's not part of that movie series. No, this is something. This is his own demon altogether.
What's going on, Spectre? Spectre said he's been waiting for this, and Obi Rose is in the building. Guys, we're heating up with this. Remember, guys, we are talking about unnatural stories. Do you believe? So we're gonna be discussing ghosts. We're going to be discussing aliens. Right now, we're talking about some UFOs, but Chris is looking up this one house. So, Chris, you going to pull up some info on it, or?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to share screens, I can show you the website.
Yeah, pull it up.
It's based off the movie that was called When the Lights Went Out.
Okay.
It's a British film based on 30 East Drive, this house.
Okay.
All right, I'm sharing.
Oh, Nikki said, Chris, what's your thoughts on night crawlers in California? So I don't know anything about that.
Not sure what she means.
So Rock said, what is that? Borley Rectory? I don't know what that is.
Yo, we can book a night here, bro. Stay the night if you dare. Let's go. Let's get chat. We're taking contributions and donations. We'd like to board a flight tomorrow and go to this place. I didn't know you could stay here for real.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yo,
come on, bro. Do you believe it though? They're gonna let people stay there and it's that haunted?
I would love, even if I heard boo in the middle of the night, I would be like, yes, dude. But I've never seen anything, man. I wouldn't be scared. I would actively be like, let's go.
Well, so that's me too, because part of me want to have an experience so I could believe, but I just never seen anything that made me say I believe. You know?
Look at this, man. Tall shadow of a man walked from the kitchen into the wall. Woo! I'm ready. Let me see here.
Here's these crazy old men. What's going on? Maker Chaos is in the building.
Let's book, dude. All right.
The UK has got some serious phenomenal paranormal activity.
Look at this. It says this hotel is not a bed and breakfast or a party venue. The owner recommends that you do not visit, especially if you have a nervous disposition or have a heart condition. Let's go.
So wait, so they're saying that like things happen often?
Yeah, no matter. The one video I saw, I don't want to play this video because it's from one of them reaction guys, and I don't want to play his audio on our stream. I don't know if we can get an actual. There was this British woman where there was a real foul mouth that went in there, and let's see. So she heard audible growls, not like EVP growls. She heard audible growls. Doors shutting, slamming, knocks, triple knocks, 1, 2, 3. That's significant to like the sign of the cross and Holy Spirit. 1, 2, 3. That's a demon mocking you, supposedly, if you're religious. Let's see, like the water faucets turning on, you know, just crazy shit, you know. So, and the house is old too, so the plumbing could be messed up. But that's what I want to go and find out, man. I would love
to
Rock in my ear and be like,
now, listen. Rock lives in the UK. He said, I've been to plenty ancient properties and looked for ghosts, but seen nothing. Now, there's a thing, Rock, where people say if you don't believe, then it's harder. You won't be susceptible to seeing them, right? Or you won't get activity. But I feel like human hypnosis is a
question. Because she's a medium, right? She's more attuned to it than anybody else.
Correct. But I do feel human hypnosis is a real thing. Meaning, if you tell yourself something enough, that you will believe it, right? So if I'm like, I'm telling you, ghosts are real, and somebody throws something in the room, you can be like, look, and I'm gonna be like, bro, my friend just threw that. You can be like, oh, right? So I don't know. But guys, Nikki is a medium, and she said she was on the episode 2 that we did. And Nikki, if you want to jump in here, I could throw you the link. Let me know. She said they are called
the place.
They are called through these. Okay, they are called the Francisco Night Crawlers, but I don't know what that is though. He said, check out Most Haunted Famous UK Paranormal Show. I love it.
Most Haunted? Oh yeah, I watch that. Absolutely. Slapped Ham, Casper Sight. I watch all of them, man.
So these are what all the different. Is this like pictures from the place?
Pictures from the place, yeah. Pictures from the house. So the street's called Pontefract. I want to bring that up on Google Earth. See, this place just looks freaky. It's got that 70s look to it, you know? Plastic covering the couches. Mom don't want you to sit in the seating room. Sorry, we're old. They're not about plastic on the furniture, boys.
Spectre said, what about the lady in the white? Growing up, I've seen pictures of them caught on camera, and they would spook me as a kid. Chariot Man said, now I know these castles out there in England, Scotland, and in Ireland has spirits in them. 1,000 years of history also in Wales. No, I was gonna say, Nikki, I would give you the link so you could join the show with Chris and I. So if you want to speak and be up here with us, that's what I was saying.
You want to run this trailer, or do you want to?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
You can do that. All right. Let's check out the trailer for this movie for this place. See how bad it really is.
What's wrong with role play?
See, I like the based on a true story, man.
Good. You can stay there.
If you just, well, you can leave it like that. Never mind.
Blue house.
It wouldn't go any bigger for some reason.
Yeah, I just think you gotta click on the YouTube thing. But go ahead, leave it like this, because then
All right.
probably won't get a strike.
Yeah, we don't want to strike you.
I don't like this house. It gives me creeps.
YouTube is weird. Sometimes it don't get a strike, sometimes it do.
That's so.
Oh, Sally's got it into her head.
Yeah,
I'm not alone.
the house looks exactly like this, by the way.
We've got a ghost with that camera.
So this is a movie that came out already, and it's about it.
No, this is a well. I don't know if this is a new one or.
It won't be the first time she's played tricks, would it?
Well, it depends on what time the show ends. We're gonna actually go to the movies one of these days this week and see Pray to the Devil. And my wife and I have been dying to see that.
Well, let me know what night you're going to see that. I might go with you.
Well, if we can get out of, well, I don't want to rush the show, but we were thinking about going at the 8 o'clock show if we wasn't still doing the show.
Oh, I got you.
But remember, I live like a half an hour from you.
Yeah, never mind.
Sounds a very special girl.
Oh wow, look at her. She got tore up.
I've still got the lights on. Get rid of it, father.
From what you've told me.
See, they brought the priest in. That's serious business.
From all evil, deliver us, O Lord. Sudden, unprovided death.
Yeah, this thing also likes to push people down the stairs.
Hey, listen,
I
man,
wish it would. I wish it would
Yeah, right.
push me down the stairs. Please.
What if like ghosts would be like scared of you though?
Me?
Like,
Absolutely.
Like if you like try to fight back or something, like or you
That's-
when they say like a bear try to scare you and you turn and look at it and be like
Yeah, so if you want to believe the whole like religious aspect of spirits and whatever and stuff like that or Satanism or whatever, or demons, like they're just trying to get your soul, right? They're trying to feed off your fear. They get stronger from your fear, and when you communicate them, I think it's a lot of horseshit, but
So wait. Explain to me what you believe. All right, let me get.
You know what I think happens to you after you die? You want to know what I think? You ever heard of Newton's law of the conservation of energy? I take it from a scientific aspect, right? It's energy can either be created nor destroyed. Rather, it can only be transformed or transferred from one form or another. So you can't create energy. You can't destroy it. It just changes form. We are energy, right? We're in a physical form right now. We're going to transfer forms when we die. Maybe this is just a test. You know what I mean? Maybe, and when we die, and we're like, why did we just go through that bullshit? Maybe that was why did I suffer? Why did, maybe it's a test for something. Maybe we fucked up. We got to do it again. I don't know. But look at the universe. We don't have the answers to how big the universe is, how far it is, how it started, whatever. Maybe we transfer to that and we get to explore the universe as energy. I don't know. That'd be cool. I would love to see the universe. I don't know about you. Live forever.
So you kind of just believe everything, but believe nothing, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I only believe things that I can physically see.
Yeah, I kind of there too. But I feel like months ago you were more. I felt like you built it because remember we was watching that video and you was like, "Bro, I don't know how they did it." And I was like, "Come on."
Because 99.999% of any internet ghost shit you see like on YouTube is see that was an orb. You see it on my screen? It just floated by right over here. Oh my god. No. That was dust.
You know what's crazy? That caught my eye and I was like, "Oh, I didn't realize you were smoking."
No,
it looked like it looked yeah, and you was crazy. It literally looked like smoke went up.
No,
guys, did we just catch
my vape's way over here? Like, I wasn't even using it.
Did we just catch a ghost live? I have to run that back. Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh shit! I got one of these, man.
Jack 27 in the building said, I believe governments and churches are both full of S. Uh-oh.
Why is my monitor not giving off EMF? That's weird.
Let's see.
Anyway, yeah, this is an EMF detector, right? Supposedly ghosts can manipulate energy around them. So if this thing goes to red, usually if you put it near outlets, electricians use it to find if things aren't grounded or shielded or whatever. So, but supposedly I got this off Amazon for like $20. So it, whatever. There's nothing here. Oh wait! Oh look, it's going.
Hold up. Did it do something?
Look, right? If I put my phone near it, phone gives off a little EMF. See that? Right now, there should be no EMF around this. It's kind of hard. Let me. Is that better? Hey, I think you can see it a little better. It's just the one light lit up, right? So.
I felt. What is that in your background? Is that a mirror in your background?
Oh yeah, it's a mirror. Why is there something there?
No, it was weird because I swear I thought like somebody moved their hand, but I was like, oh, maybe it's your hand.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys,
you ever see there's some TikTok videos of people doing TikToks and some weird shit happening behind them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like a lot of streamers too. There's been a couple of ghost instances. I don't know if they were pre-planned or faked. There's a lot of instances where, like, a guy's streaming for hours on end and some weird shit's happening in his house, like doors slamming. He's like, hey, man, nobody's home. And, anything could happen.
Yeah. Rock said, I agree with Chris regards energy. Also, quantum mechanics and string therapy. Crossing universes. Time isn't linear either, and we could exist in a parallel time path as well as universe. That is so deep, man. Let me see. Ghost. Jax 27 said, ghosts are dead. FCAS said, yeah, ghosts suck energy off your Xbox. Yo. He said, I can't catch them alive. At first, I thought he would say can't catch them all. I thought this was some Pokemon thing. Hope said everything is wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Nikki, I sent you the link to your Facebook. Oh man, I can't believe it. I inboxed you to your Facebook like a long time ago. Let me see. LOL Cowboy said string therapy.
String theory.
Oh wow, I did say therapy, huh? String theory. There you go.
He needs some string therapy, this guy over here.
Yeah, right. Sanchez Gaming, I'm having looked into the one he's talking about, the busy looking into the Bermuda Triangle and the Loch Ness Monster. Man.
My girlfriend went to Bermuda when we found out she was pregnant. She the next week she went.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. Here, let me do this. I'm gonna look up.
Yeah. My girlfriend tells me she's pregnant and then goes to the Bermuda Triangle. Thanks.
I know, right? I'm gonna look up most crazy alien video. Most crazy alien.
This is gonna be something like we'll put UFO sightings caught on camera. Oh, this should be good.
No, I think that's what you was kind of watching. Oh, this looked like some sci-fi show.
That's CG. Yeah, Argentina, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come on now.
Look how perfect he was holding his camera too. That one was super clear.
Oh, yeah. See, this is what I want to see, though.
I'd be like, oh my god.
No, this is what I want to see. I'm tired of seeing the blurry looking. Like, dude, with all the cameras we got nowadays, can we get something like this? And as we're watching it, it probably was something real, right? Who knows? Let's see.
Yeah, well, the first time that there is the actual legit, everyone's gonna hate on it anyway.
Yeah, we're not gonna believe it. Pilot shares videos of strange UFO sightings in the sky over the U.S. Let me see. Top 10 aliens were caught on camera.
About that one. The
which one?
The lights, the Arizona or no, the Tucson.
Oh, yeah, no, talking about that was where everybody was seeing those lights in the sky. Is that this one right here?
I
think that's it right here, right?
Yeah, I want to say it was out in Arizona area.
Yeah. The Pentagon investigates. UFO investigation spotlights in the new photos.
Oh, man, what the hell? What was the name of that thing? Something. Fuck. And it was a huge ship too. It was massive and it was completely silent. And like a
Oh, there he is, though.
1 calls because of that one. Yeah, that's the one we just watched.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Anybody got any suggestions of any videos you could think of that was like creeped you out or something? Let me see. Yeah, Chris, got it. Let me see. Hey, do you want to open this up for other people?
I don't care. Yeah, bring them on. I mean, but I really wasn't prepared for this one.
All right. Well, I wasn't either. Listen,
but
you told me like the other day, hey, let's do one. I was like,
I know. And then you were like, let's do it in a day. So I'm like, okay, cool.
All right, so we're gonna open it up to everybody. My brother is calling me. I have to call him back. All right, here we go, guys. So we're opening this up to everybody. Let me close out this poll, though, right? The poll was kind of silly anyway. The poll says, when you were young and jinxed someone, what was the penalty? So 44% is they couldn't speak. 28% is they had to buy you a soda. And 28% also was other explain. And I should have put you didn't do it. So I'm ending the poll. And Nikki is calling me for some strange reason. I'll call ended. Let me call her back. I don't know what's the problem. It's very, very simple. What's up?
Hey.
You gonna join?
Yeah, I was trying to and I couldn't figure it out. Frank tried to help me too, so.
Oh, well, what happened?
I don't know. It was ringing and you didn't answer.
No. I inboxed you to link that you just click on and it will bring you on the show with us.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Well, what happened? That's what I'm asking, so I can help you figure it out.
In Facebook Messenger, right?
Yes.
She clicked on the link in Facebook Messenger.
He sent you to McDonald's website again, didn't he?
Ringing, and nothing else happened.
No. Wait. This isn't a link that you rings. This just brings you into here. Let me send it to you again.
I'm gonna find a video while we're doing this.
Yeah, I'm like ringing. Like, what are you talking about? Nothing rings. Here, no, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna do it right now. Don't go anywhere. Live. So I'm sending it to you now. That link that just pops up, it says best free web-based live streaming app. So nothing should be ringing.
Okay.
You just click on that.
All right.
You got it?
Yeah, it came up.
All right, cool. All right, we'll see you on here.
Alrighty.
All right, bye. Guys, Nikki is coming in the building. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess I got to end this, right? There you go. End it. There you go. All right, cool. And that was great. All right. So Nikki is going to come on, guys. Nikki is an actual medium. So this is pretty cool. You guys got questions for her and stuff. Let's talk. Oh, Rude Diggs is in the building. Let's go. Windstar's in the building.
Why can I not see chat? Oh, wait. Okay, there we go.
Hold on. Nikki is calling me again. She just hung up.
Sorry, Obi Rose is in the building, or did you say that already?
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, earlier.
I missed that. I did. You know what, Obi? I was already subbed to your shit, bro. I'm sorry, but I went to go subscribe the other night. I'm like, oh, wait.
Let me
I must
see.
have done that already.
Let me see.
That's
if the ghosts you catch are still alive, then I don't think it's a ghost you caught. No, yeah.
No, that's called
let me see. Obi said it's gonna be in Phoenix. I bet most crazy alien videos. Oh wow. Look up the Phoenix lights. Oh wow. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Rock said my wife's relative spent his working life repairing, what is that? Uquarent Castle on the banks of Loch Ness and saw nothing. Ooh, they have discovered there are under the surfaces tides which creates moving shapes though. Yeah, so that's what I kind of think it could be though, Rock, you know?
Here we go. I got it.
All right, let me see. Obi said Phoenix. LOL. This is scary. Oh, it's going to get scary. Guys, remember, any of you guys could join if you like. Jump on here with Chris and I. Just click on that link. Let me make sure I pin it.
Don't do that. Okay.
All right, so I'm pinning the link.
This is
the link is pinned.
man said.
Let me just tell Nikki she could just join from the link that's pinned. How about that?
Didn't they drag Loch Ness with like nets and didn't pull up anything larger than like bass and large logs, which probably what Nessie was half the time was broken trees.
I don't even know. But guys, we got a guest coming in. Mr. Irwin said, I'm scared of Nikki. Maker said, why you sharing broken links? Shut up, man. Rude Day's in the building. Say, hey. He said, just making some dinner. Everyone, bro, you're a little late on dinner today, aren't you? So Obi Rose is always in the building. He got the room upstairs. Oh, man. Let's see what Rock said. Rock said, I used to be an extra large, and now I'm medium, too.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he did. Yep, he did lose some weight. You got to look into the Philly experiment, bro. Real talk. Oh, wow. We got to look into that.
80 pounds, but then gained back 20.
Oh, did you? I've seen a lot of ghosts.
I haven't exercised in 2 months, man. This baby thing's got me twisted.
Messing with Messi. Was that supposed to be Nessie? Was the results of people drinking too much? Oh, it's probably Nessie. Yeah. The Loch Ness. All right, guys. So coming in the building right now, red hot. She was also on episode 2 of Unnatural Stories. Do you believe what Chris and I did is none other than our girl, Nikki. Let's go.
Hi.
Nikki, what is going on, Nikki?
Not much. How's everybody doing?
Hi, Nikki. Hi, Nikki's husband.
Hey, Chris.
My guy, Frank. Who the F is Frank?
Love you guys.
Oh, you know what's crazy? K9, who started that, was in earlier. It would have been hilarious if he was still here while you was here. Anyway, so Nikki, we are talking some spooky stuff because, as you know, Halloween is this Monday. So in the chat, you said you had a small ceremony to do earlier. Can you explain that if you like?
I mean, it depends on everybody does it differently, but like covens do it all in a group. I just do like with crystals and with candles, and I just, thank the, the goddesses and the angels and whoever has helped me in the past. And it's nothing big. And I do shieldings and every single day, 12 hours apart to make sure no dark spirits can attack me or any person or anything like that. Anybody who tries to mean me harm.
Cool.
So.
Do you often do any type of thing for Anthony L. Lewis? Because I've helped you so many times in the past.
I could put you in there.
Can you put a spell
Nikki,
on him to make him stop wearing cowboy hats?
It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work.
Listen, she might hypnotize me.
Is too high. It wouldn't work.
I need this. This is my gimmick now, Nikki. Come on, man. Y'all would be messing up my gimmick, man. Let me see.
That hat look good though. Not gonna lie.
Let me ask you this. Did you hear of the what did he say? The Philly experiment. What is that? Have you guys heard of that?
The Philadelphia experiment? Was that the one
That's
where they
the science thing.
Yeah, where they tried to move a battleship from one spot to another, teleportation.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, what?
A bunch of the officers on the decks were fused into the steel when they
Didn't they make a movie about that?
Looks
No, that's
like
the Manhattan Project. Never mind.
Hold up, wait. Look at
I
this.
remember a movie where like an
The
aircraft.
Philadelphia experiment in 1984. Official trailer. Is that it?
It could be. Yeah, it was kind of. I don't know how true that was, but yeah, that's crazy though. Trying to teleport shit. I mean, it worked, but not like they wanted it to.
Wait, I don't get it. So they were trying to move one thing from another?
They were trying to move a battleship from one spot to another, and it was like the Philadelphia harbor to like somewhere in Virginia or North Carolina or something like that, and it worked. Except the people on there didn't wind up in the same spot they were standing before, so some of them were fused into the steel hull of the ship. Just their hands are sticking out and half their head.
Hold on. What technology did they use to move a ship?
Teleportation of some kind. That's what
supposedly
it was.
But is it really, really old? Like, is this it? The top thing? Is that the movie? Does it show
Supposedly
like
it
about?
happened. I forget. It happened in the 50s.
Oh, that might be it then.
I'd be up right in the corner there.
Here, well, let me see. Let me see. Bro, oh yeah, that's because I went back. Seen a lot of ghosts. It's Destination Truth. Oh yeah, let me go down. Already seen all that.
Destination Truth's a good show, or was a good show.
All right, it says a little late today. Tough at work. Tough at work. Just relaxing. Let's see. The experiment was strange. Had to do with the time travel and people body parts were in the boat. It was nuts. Wait, how did you hear about it? Was it like a movie? No, a great way to lose weight. You definitely feel a lot lighter when having an outer body experience.
I was wrong. I was incorrect. Okay. The Philadelphia experiment was an alleged event where they tried to make the battleship invisible.
Oh.
That's what it was. Not teleportation. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Yeah.
Radiation teleportation. Wait, and that's what happened? They tried to make it invisible and it messed people up?
Yeah. People were fused into the boat. That part that I remember where people fused into the steel. But yeah.
No, and that was real or that was just a movie?
No, alleged. Oh. They covered it up.
Oh, alleged. Okay, yeah. Philadelphia experiment teleporting. What? The bell. Ship was caught in between dimensions. People reported half in the floor. Damn, that sounds crazy. Your mama's tech. Oh man. Stadia tech. So, dude, why did they try and do it? Look on Coral Castle, the guy who knew up the secrets.
I mean, we gonna go into conspiracy theories now?
I mean, why not?
Mr. hasn't had a comment to make.
Oh, Netflix covered it in a doc about conspiracy stuff. Huh. The Nazi bell. This is crazy.
Why do I not remember Nazi bell now?
Okay. So, Nikki, talk to us though. So, Nikki, do you like the fact that you're a medium? Do you like Halloween time? Is it like extra like good for you or cool for you or something you're into or not really? It's just another.
Christmas is my all-time favorite holiday.
Okay, because
just
you like
because since I was a kid, I loved it. But I mean, Halloween's fun, but more for kids than it is for me. We do decorate, but I mean,
so is there no like extra spiritual energy or extra?
Oh, absolutely. The veil is thinning, and it's you definitely can feel it in the air. So
I was watching Rock's show earlier, and he was actually explaining, the pagan holidays, and when they came up with Halloween, and they was saying that it was what you kind of just said. It was the point in time where it was like the turning of seasons or whatever, where it's getting darker and stuff. And it was pretty interesting what he was talking about. I got Nikki on here, Sandy.
Nick.
Hey, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. Hey, where's mine?
Yeah, don't forget Chris.
Cookies, guys. Oh yeah, sorry.
Macadamia nut.
Yeah.
Tell Sandy Frank says hi.
She walked out the door, but I'll tell her. Let me see.
There he is, Mr. Urban World.
There, Mister. You know he's coming somewhere.
Should I take this into VR for Mr. Urban World?
Let me see. So Philadelphia experience is an urban legend. There's no verified evidence, although some sailors from their time swear it happened. Oh, thank you. You guys had me thinking this was like something that happened, and like I was like, how did I never hear of that? Like it happened recently or something.
You guys hear about the McMurdo base Antarctica giant spiders? All started with a Google Earth image of Antarctica, and you see like this. Yo, Google this. It's crazy. Yeah, and some kid got on. I think it was like some forum, probably 4chan, and started talking about how his father was a doctor at McMurdo Base, and
hold it up.
Yeah, how they were feeding these creatures babies.
Okay, that's a bit much. But guys, Red Giraffe is in the building, and he's going to be my guest tomorrow. And if you're a content creator, you are not going to want to miss it. He's very into studying YouTube channels and stuff. He has his own channel, which is epic. He does a lot of Fortnite, but he's really, really big into studying YouTube channel and how YouTube channel grows and following trends and analytics and all of that. So he's going to be my guest tomorrow. We'll do the mystery topics, and it's going to be pretty epic because after we do the mystery topics, we're going to get into content creation. So it's going to be a cool show you're not going to want to miss. Also, Chris, at some point, I need you as a guest. And Nikki, at some point, I need you as a guest. So I'm just putting it out there.
Wow.
So let me know. I don't have anybody
As
booked
long as
next
it's not
week.
about video games, I'm there.
Well, listen. What we do first, we start off. You bring 2 questions. I bring 2 questions, and it could be hypothetical questions. We figure out who goes first. One person go, then you go, then that person go, and then once that's done, then we open it up. Other people could join us, and then we just have a show. It's kind of cool. So it will be great. Well, I got all of next week. No one's booked for next week yet, so you can pick any day. And and when we start off, you're the only guest on at first when we do your segment.
I'm getting surgery on the 2nd, and then I won't be able to like talk for a week. So
Gotcha.
right. Yeah.
Let me know.
Good luck with your surgery.
Thank you. It'll be all right.
Good luck with surgery.
It's oral surgery and getting this fixed.
Of course, I remember you, Mr. Urban World.
Okay. Let's see. Chris, you gonna pull up that thing or what, man? About the spiders?
I couldn't find a link for that. It's probably in YouTube though, because that's where I saw the video. But you want to watch that real quick? The Phoenix Lights. I had that.
Oh yeah.
Go.
Oh yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So you guys never heard of the Fresno Nightcrawlers?
No, I will Google that in a second.
No, explain that.
They're aliens. Or interdimensional beings.
Okay, well, let's see this before we go into the interdimensional beings.
All right, so this is Phoenix Lights, right?
First, mysterious red lights appeared in
How's the volume? You need it up more?
Phoenix, Arizona.
There we go.
Witnesses were bewildered in the neighborhoods below.
Look how the
Drenning thought to grab a video camera, rush into his backyard, and shoot video that was
thousands of people called 911 because of this thing.
History.
And then the military claimed they were flares, but they stayed in the sky for too long to be flares, dude. Now, today you could be like, oh, those are drones.
10 years ago, a similar phenomenon
You know?
known as the Phoenix Lights.
Well, this wasn't that long ago. Drones were still out when this happened.
Giant video, right?
1997 is a long time ago.
Oh, I didn't know this was. So when I seen this a couple years ago, I didn't realize it was that old.
Mayor did though the next day.
Years later, Symington admitted that even he had seen the lights and always believed
Yeah.
they were not from this earth.
Ooh, spooky. Now you've seen some of the drone shows today, right? Like the light shows and stuff. Yeah, I mean, 97 was how long ago? 20. I can't math right now. 20.
All right, fine. I didn't realize that's what we were talking about here.
All right, let me see what else I can find. What was that called, Nikki?
The Fresno Nightcrawlers.
Thank you. All right, give me a sec.
All right, let me jump back into the chat. Let's see. Really good. And Chris is on here too. He said hi, and Frank said hi to you. Let me see.
I want a cookie.
Chris said, "I want a cookie." These cookies are really good. Yo,
Yeah.
Jared man said, "Feeding creatures."
Cryptic.
Rock said, "Check out the Y files on YouTube. You check out all the big legends. That sounds cool. The Y files. All right, Rock. Thank you.
See.
That wasn't spiders, Chris. That was Stadia. Yo, man.
Oh, wait a
Good
minute.
luck with this surgery, man.
I didn't
Rudy
know
said
these
good luck
things
with
had a
surgery.
name. I know it looked like the if I were to describe it, it'd be like a balloon with like a gown on it. It just kind of floats, right? And it's got like
Yes.
legs.
They look
The
like
dang
the
lizard people.
Stilts.
I didn't know they had.
Well,
a name.
did you guys see the movie Nope?
I wanted to, but Sandy said it was horrible.
It wasn't horrible. Just the last 10 minutes was horrible. I mean, the last 10 minutes wasn't horrible. It just looked like they ran out of budget and had $10 left.
Oh, here we go. We're sharing again. All right, Nikki's right. These are pretty badass. I like this. Check this out.
Okay.
I have visions of them.
They're pretty good. Chris, you don't have to keep sharing a new screen. I think you could just no.
All right, I've seen this actual footage before too.
Okay.
You can't miss it when it comes walking across. Watch.
All right, here we go, guys. Check this out.
Somebody's pulling up in the driveway. It looks like. Did you see it? Did you see it?
I seen something. Yeah, it's on the right side of the screen.
Yeah, I think it was like right about here. Oh, yeah, off to the right over there.
The hell is that?
Exactly.
It looks pretty big.
It doesn't have like a torso. It's like legs. If I were to explain it better. Let's see. What else?
And he's gone.
He left.
He closed himself out. Read your after the sky is falling. Mr. said, imagine if we were all born with powers. I teleport to at Obi Road's place right now, telling him to step outside during dinner. He put his plate down, telling his family, listen, let me body this man. Well, who said you'll have that teleportation as a power? Let me see. Obi said, bro, Mr. Urban Road, it would never work. Here's why. As soon as you show up, I'm snapping my fingers with my Thanos gauntlet. Wow. You guys. Let me see. All right, Chris is back.
Chris. That wasn't my fault that time. I have no idea what happened. My browser.
Well, I think when. Oh yeah, I don't know, because it looked like you was trying to close out the thing, and maybe you closed out yourself. But anyway, LOL. Aliens went all the way to there, to here. Forgets to. Let's see. Oh, like balloons. Hold up. So wait, what was the thing Nikki was talking about? You was talking about though, Nikki. Explain it.
Which part?
The what are they called?
The Fresno Nightcrawlers?
Yeah.
Oh no, I just saw a video and I was having visions of them. Like I looked at my neighbor's yard and I just kept seeing them walking through her yard. Like I look out the window and I can actually see it in my mind that they were walking through her yard, and I just stopped looking out the window.
Wow.
Because they are creepy.
All right, Ann.
Well, let me ask you this in the chat. Do any of you, since FCAT brought this up, do any of you guys believe in like the Chupacabra, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster? You guys believe in any of that stuff? Like
you
crazy
mean cryptids?
creatures? Huh?
They're called cryptids.
That's what it's called?
Interdimensional beings, yeah.
The Loch Ness Monster is an interdimensional being, really, and not just a water creature? Come on.
Bigfoot is a cryptid.
Bigfoot is an interdimensional. Oh man.
It's a creature there's no physical evidence of. You know what I mean? Like we don't have a stuffed one somewhere or have taken pictures of it or taken.
Yeah, but when I think of interdimensional, I think of like an alien or something that could like teleport or like.
I mean, we're getting Marvel territory here.
Yeah, we are. What are we watching here?
All right, this is another one of those things. This is one of the better ones, though. That one, the last one was kind of like, it could have been a smudge, but these are no smudges, and it looks like a group of them.
Yeah.
Now, Ann, what do you think this is? I think the video's shitty. Number one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
But they look like they're walking down a hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it can't be somebody walking on stilts. They'd be falling.
Look like I thought somebody had was trying to dress up as a ghost for Halloween. Is what you were showing me.
Maybe they're wearing a green screen top. You know what I mean? And they are wearing stilts. And the video edit's taking it out that way. But
they're walking. It's like somebody with a sheet on. What are you talking about?
But there's
no. You can see their legs, Aunt.
Yeah, they got like a sheet on, and or you could put like I don't know a suit where they got their arms together. I'm gonna help you out. This is what I'm here for. All right. And you could thank me later. So, I got you. Let's hold on. So they got like a little sheet on them, right? But it's something like imagine a jumpsuit, right? But they got like the arms stitched, right? So you see them walking, right? Arms. So your arms like this in your little suit, and you see the legs walking, and it's like a jumpsuit. That's it. All right, debunked. Next.
Oh. I found it, Aunt. I found it. Let me share my screen again. There it is. We figured it out. I found it.
There you go. So, long story short, let's see. All right, let me see. Or jump back in the chat.
I'm not really a big believer in aliens, but that really freaked me out.
What freaked you out? That video we
Yeah,
just
the
watched?
night crawlers really freaked me out.
I don't know. Wait, what we just watched was Nightcrawlers?
I mean,
Yeah.
if I saw
Does that look like
That's
somebody
because
was
of
wearing a plastic, half of a plastic suit?
Anthony, tell me, what do you believe in?
I believe in what I've seen.
he believes in
What
views and likes and subscribes.
And
Guys,
you,
at this time, make sure you
You're
like,
not a
comment,
member
and
of this
subscribe.
channel by now, and you're here every day, every week, and you haven't thrown my man a small $5 for his time, effort, and his love of his craft. Become green like me in chat. You get to become
Guys, this is just another free job, okay? I do this because I love it, but if I got paid to do it, I would do it more often. But since Chris brought this up, it's a perfect time.
Mr. Urban World, I'm looking at you.
Listen,
Chris,
it's
I have
perfect
had
time.
some instances where I have proved to Anthony that I'm a medium, but yet he still denies it.
Yeah, I deny it. But hold on. Let me just thank the members at this time. So hold on. What's going on, guys? I want to welcome you to something very special. The And Now Your Mama Knows All-Purpose Champions. And what that is a membership for the channel. It's $2.99 a month. And with $2.99 a month, you will get virtual videos. That's right, guys. What I'm doing is something different that no one else is doing. So for that $2.99, if you have any type of business, anything you sell, anything you want to promote, whether it's a YouTube channel, a social media page, I will make a custom video specifically for you, and I'll be illustrating everything that you tell me to. I'll add links to the video. It's going to be in a playlist, and that way it'll literally be your own personal advertisement. Also, guys, we're going to be doing member shout-outs. So the people who are members, if you're an all-purpose champion, I'm going to have your name all over. I'm going to announce your name in multiple videos. Don't worry, guys. The world will know that you are an all-purpose champion. Something I also want to do, guys, that's going to be awesome and monumental is I'm going to have early access to videos. That's right. If you're an all-purpose champion, you'll be able to watch certain videos before anybody else. Also, guys, I have emojis and badges. And the cool thing about the badges are the longer you become an all-purpose champion, guys, you get the upgrade from badges to badges to badges. So you can show everyone else your cool badges and why you're an all-purpose champion. Well, guys, thank you. And I know you all can't wait to rush out and become a Now Your Mama Knows all-purpose champion. So I'll see you guys in the next video. And now your mama knows.
And now your mama knows.
All right, guys, want to thank none other than Rue Diggs for the $5 holler. Yeah. The pair character carefully blowing a party horn. Let's go. All right, what I want to do real quick is I want to thank everybody who was ever an all-purpose champion. Want to thank 1030 Media Group, Ray Stone, Fans Are Gamers, Bruce Campbell, Mr. Urban World, Josh Warren, Chris Kakis, Dave Green Eyes Jimenez, Jack the Slip, Caliber Killer, Vet Cloud Gaming, Big Mike, Purple Haze, Squids, Jezebeli, MJ Parks, Dre, Consigno, Sanchez, and also want to thank Purple Haze for gifting memberships to K Jones, Ellis, Holtz, Dude Games, ISO Motion Gaming, Geek to Sneak, and also want to thank Ace, Jersey, Aminar, and Mr. Byron Plays, and also Ray. Those are all the people who ever became a channel member. And once again, thank you, Rue Diggs, from the bottom of my heart. I love doing this. I love entertaining. And, you know, I would do it for free. But I will say it does feel good to know I get a check every month to do this. So it's kind of like a job. And if I could only do this and not my job, I would do more content and we'll be in here more. So thank you very much. And with that said, and now your mom knows. So let's bring back on my guest of the show, my man Chris Game Over Cakis, and also
And
Nikki
so good
is
to
in the
see
building.
that. So good to see that.
And you know what's cool?
You
Thank
deserve
you for
that
that
and more,
because
sir.
I often forget to even. I made that trailer a while ago, and I told myself I need to play it every now and then because you got to market yourself. I made a video, and guys, make sure you check out tomorrow's stream with me and Red Giraffe. It's gonna be epic. We're gonna talk about content creation. We're gonna give tips and secrets and all this good stuff. But I made that video, and one of it was you got to market yourself. You have to. And when I decided I wanted to become monetized, the number one thing I found when I kept reading trends, it said you got to ask people to subscribe. People are we're human. We'll watch something and be like, cool, and just click it off. We'll watch another video, cool. But if they don't hear you say, hey, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
It's free.
So, anyways, but Chris, thank you very much.
No, man, you deserve it, bro. You're overdue to be like fucking huge, dude. And
it's coming.
Amazing. The money could go to production value too. You could see him in 4K.
Ooh. Yeah, I'd be like,
no real green screen no more. The real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on location. Go places. Meet Anthony.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes places.
Yeah, but what if I just started doing a thing where I just went and visited viewers?
He'll
Right?
sleep
So,
at your house.
Yeah, I'm coming to sleep at your house, and we're gonna film it the weekend for the whole weekend. It's gonna be a vlog for the weekend.
I'll be the first one. Come on over, man.
No, how about I go to your house and live stream my show from your house?
Whatever, we could do that.
You do that during game night.
Well, we could do that. That would be cool, though. Do
There's
a
all
live
kinds of things
stream.
you could do, like especially if you weren't working a real 9 to 5, bro. Like, geez. You put out enough content right now. Imagine if you had more free time. Look out.
Well, you know what's cool though? Not to pat myself on the back, but I do leave the window open to do a lot. So, for instance, right, I was doing a lot of gaming, and Nikki knows, she's like, I'm not into gaming, and I always said I do want to do more non-gaming because I want more people that don't like gaming to tune in, right? So, and there's a lot of people who are like, maybe I'm not into gaming, right? So I do love to say that I am the king of content because I do a lot, but I love that recently I said, I'm going to figure a way to merge it. Like, I don't want to stop doing gaming, but I want somebody like Nikki, or Chris to say, hey, I want to tune in. Now, here's the cool thing, right? The cool thing was I was doing so much Stadia that I kind of got out of Stadia, and look what happened. Stadia ended up going under. Now, imagine if my whole channel was just Stadia, you know? So,
find another way.
Yeah, well, I definitely did something, but I'm just saying it's kind of cool that I was able to, because I go up by the king of content to do so much different stuff that it didn't seem weird. You wasn't like, wait, he's talking about ghosts and stuff. You could totally see like, oh yeah, you know, I can see that him talking about it, right? Anyway, so anyway, let's get back into the chat. Once again, guys, let me thank none other than Rudigs for the $5. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Let me see. FCat, bro, they are talking about watch scary movies again. No lie. Okay. Let me see. All right, I just want to pull up. I'm not going to read everything, but I'm pulling up. But if it's part of the conversation that we're talking about, then I'll go into it. Let me see. You know, Mr. Urban always got side comments going on, but I love him for that. It's called interaction. Guys, you always want interaction on your videos. We'll get into it tomorrow. I relay everything you're saying, but I have her stream muted because I have too many streams open. Okay. All right.
Sorry, Anthony's not going to sleep at your house. Okay, I'm sorry.
Donation hype. Listen, I'll sleep at your house. Donation hype. Donation hype. I will sleep at your house. That's what's up. Sherry Man said Rudig should have donated you a Steam Deck with that bum PS5. Let me see. I would love a video just for free. Holtz, I am working on the video. I will get to you, man. I'm getting there.
I keep forgetting to order my dinner.
Let me see. And Holtz, you will get a video for free because technically you were gifted that membership. You didn't pay for it. So when I do your video, you will get a video for free. Let me see. Let me see. So Holtz, and to answer your question, I won't be using it until Christmas. Okay, he's talking about Christmas again. Nikki must be excited. Let me see. I'd like to have something open with the family. I just want to get to all of these real quick, guys. But I'm a big kid. I still do. You still believe in gifts? Let me see. Guest room is open to you. Hey, man, I'm coming. I am coming. Cowboy to Liverpool. Go fund me. bro, let's make it happen. I would kick. No, honestly, he said I would kick you out of my house. I don't want to come to your house anyway. Jack 27, if that is your real name. Let me see.
Is your house haunted,
like
though?
me.
I would
What'd
like
you say?
to come see. If your house is haunted, though, I will come over.
Yeah, look, just like him. He said, like me, who had Chat Stadia channel. Now I have to make a new channel called Rudigs. Hey, listen, I love it though, man. I love it, and you're doing your thing.
If your house is haunted, I'll come too.
You guys are crazy.
Yeah, she can protect me. There you go.
You know what? I would come too, though.
I would need a blessing of light, though, wouldn't I? Right? If you believe
Anthony
that.
thinks I bring ghosts into his house.
I mean,
Why, you want to go play with a Ouija board at Ant's house?
No Ouija board.
that
No Ouija board.
We could do this.
That's
no,
a
we
really
ain't doing-
bad
no,
idea.
No, we're not doing that. No.
Yeah.
Now, I would do a lot of crazy stuff. We could walk in the cemetery. We could do all this stuff, but we ain't doing no Ouija boards.
Oh, come on. I'll only move it a little bit.
Ouija boards are bad news.
I don't
They are
believe stuff is
portals.
real, but I'm also too afraid to find out. So you ain't have none trapped in my house.
Anthony's brother-in-law has been trying to contact him for the longest time.
Okay. Hope said his house is haunted.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna meet you, bro. All right, so F-Cat is in the building. Let's give it up for F-Cat is in the building, and we actually have something he want to share. So F-Cat, what is this you're about to share with us? Now, let me make sure he get it right. Now, mind you, F-Cat is from some creepy places also. F-Cat, you're from New Orleans, right?
Oh, the McRib is back. Sorry.
That's what he said. F-Cat, when you get your voice on here, I'm going to share your screen, but I want you to explain it to everybody. All right, he's gone. All right, let me see. Let me see. Mr. Urbanworth said, Cowboy, you have ever heard me speak? Yes, I've heard you spoke, I think, 4 languages once.
Yes, we know he speaks other languages.
Wow. Impressive.
As soon as the camera comes out, I'd start kicking people. Oh, come on, man. Be on the camera. Let me see. I'm out for now, Cowboy. Cannot wait to talk tomorrow. What time do I need to be ready by? And how does this work? Or will you just Discord me about it? I never done anything like this. Yes. So what I will do is I will Discord. We was already talking anyway in the Discord. I'm going to send you a link just so I can send Chris and Nikki a link. Red, you'll click on the link. It's super easy. I'll send it to you ahead of time so you can make sure it works for you. You click on the link, it pulls you right in. You sit in the background, and then when I click on it, like for instance, let's kick Nikki out real quick to show this. Bam. So it's just like this. I'll say coming out right now is none other than Nikki. I'll doll it up, the spiritual being from another galaxy. Bam. Nikki pops up on the screen, and then everybody can hear her, and blah, blah, blah. Just like that. And also like this, F-Cat is ready. And here he goes. There we go. We can hear F-Cat perfectly fine. So yeah, Red, I will inbox you the link tonight if you like, and you could try to see if it works for you.
Yeah, I gotta come save y'all, so share my screen right quick.
All right, about to share our screen. Now, is it going to be about video games, or are you staying on topic? And host, we got a little bit more time.
You staying on topic, baby.
All right, so we're about to be terrified, just so you guys know.
I'm excited.
Even though I don't believe it.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to call it a night and get off of here for now.
Okay, well, hold up, Nikki. Real quick, Nikki. Rudig said, even though I don't believe I knew a medium, there's part of me who would ask to talk to my grandma again. So just so you know, Rudigs, Nikki is a medium, just so you know, and but that would be deep. So all right, Nikki, thank you for coming on. Guys, give it up for Nikki one more time. Nikki, I'm glad to have you back. I'm glad to start doing more content that you could actually be a part of. You're one of my closest friends. I see you probably more than any other friend because we go to your house a few times out of the year. Me and your husband Frank knew each other for over 20 years. So I just want to say I love you on camera, and I will be seeing you soon because you'll be at my house on Friday.
It was good to see you too, Chris.
Hey, take care, Nikki.
All right, take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right, later.
Bye.
Guys, give it up for Nikki one more time. Let's go. All right.
See,
so
with all due respect to Nikki, I don't believe anything that she does, but I respect it because she believes.
I respect it too. But I don't believe none of it. It's all nonsense. All right. So before we pull up F-Cat screen, let's bring in my guy, your guy, the accent guy, host.
Ooh, Ooh, are we telling ghost stories? Can you hear us?
Telling ghost stories, brother. Yo, Lion's in the building. Guys, give it up
It's
for
almost
Lion. Had
tax
me as a
season.
guest
Woo.
last night. Lion had me as a guest last night on his channel, Unstructured Media, and we did a Black Adam review, and it was spoilers. So we went all in. All right, now, FCAT, we are pulling up your thing. Obi said he's lurking. What's up, Lion? So explain this to us. Oh, this is clear. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. I need to see stuff like this. That's clear. What is that? Somebody's hand?
Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh.
So I don't know what goes.
Yo, play that again. Play that again, please. Play that again.
Okay, play it again, and then I want to have my.
Was there any audio attached to it or no?
Yeah, he got it on mute.
No.
No, there's no audio. All right. It's not a ring cam. Why do you have? I guess you would have. That's weird. I wonder why you have a camera facing your door and not facing outwards, but maybe.
Yeah, so I'm going to get into that, but let's watch it again. It looked like VR to me, which is kind of funny. You know how you just only have the hand in VR? It never have the arms.
See, it's not casting a shadow, though.
I got a problem with this video. Okay, one.
That's a good one, though.
No, it's clear. But one, where is the camera at? Right? Where's the camera at? Right? And two, I'm looking at the movements. Right? So the movements is like a person. You know, look at the movements. Right? Now, I don't know what a ghost is supposed to move like, first of all.
Look.
But I feel like the movements is sketchy to me.
Well, I've got a story to tell you, like from my perspective. Like years ago, before I was born, my dad in the same house that I'm actually living in now had a fire, for example.
Okay, hold on, real quick. Pause that real quick. FCAT, let's hear. I want to hear Holt's story. So just pause it real quick. Go ahead.
And he sort of had a fire, and he was working nights at the time, and of course, and some sort of covers flew over him, and there was a little girl at the bed trying to identify that there was a fire in the house. So we woke up, seen the little girl, and there was a fire. Anyway, he put out the fire, blah blah blah. House could have burnt down, and over the next decades, without telling that story to his kids or to me and my girlfriends and stuff like that, one day I was sitting into the same house and we were having a few drinks, mine and my dad's house and stuff like that.
Okay.
And the next minute, these girls just jump up. Oh my God, I just seen a little girl run up the stairs. I just seen a little girl. Okay. Wow, so you've seen a little girl, like my dad said years ago. Fast forward a few years, another girlfriend seen the same little girl run up the stairs. And I was like, oh my God, my dad must have told you this story. So I went round to my friend's house and done a Ouija board. And I was always believing that concept of people were moving the objects until I realized it was answering questions that I never knew about my family history. So when I actually went to my parents and I expressed the answers that I was getting, I realized that we had an adopted kid in the family and stuff like that. And I thought to myself, wow, this is just above and beyond. And then I went to my friend's house, and in their doorway there was a picture of my girlfriend, and there was no way there could be reflections in the camera. And in the camera, there was this old lady with a veil, eyes, ears, mouth, and nose, with a big black veil over it. And I thought to myself, damn, that is just so weird how the camera's caught this sort of like shadow that looks like a person. A few years later, I remember going into my girlfriend's kitchen, and I remember saying to her, come here, Bud the dog, come here, Bud, come here. And the dog was cowering, and then out of nowhere it looked like someone kicked the dog right up its backside, and its freaking legs went up like literally a meter in the air, and the dog whelped. And then about a month later, I seen a DVD spindle with like about 20 DVDs, a DVD spindle, like sort of like a case.
Oh, that they all sit on. Yeah.
Fly off the shelf and hit a girl right in the head. And I remember thinking to myself, "Ooh, I'm starting to believe in ghosts. I'm really starting to believe in ghosts." So,
Yo, are you fucking for real?
no, I actually see it with my own eyes, and if I didn't see it in that instant, I mean, I feel like I was that person where it was all ghost toys because of my nan, but I've seen some weird shit that I actually feel like.
Guys, one person that I've always said I love and respect, the person who's been on the most amount of my content, and FCAT is coming close on that. But Holtz is my guy. Holtz is like the nicest guy. If Holtz doesn't, I believe it. Now, Holtz, I'm gonna tell you that there's a bunch of scientific explanations of why things happen.
Oh, let's hear them, Anthony, please.
Dog got a Charlie horse, and like his leg, he got a Charlie horse. He got a stiff muscle, and it was like, right.
Well, it's stiff muscle. The back legs of the dog was cowering before it looked like it got kicked up the backside. Literally about a meter in the air, the dog looked like. And like I said,
you said a meter high too, bro.
And this sort of like DVD spindle that hit the girl was literally
how far
about,
did that fly?
About 3 meters into the girl's head. Like she was like
6 feet.
And you think to yourself, it was. I never think about just cowering at the thought that this house is haunted.
But these are probably the craziest stories I heard from somebody that I believe and respect.
And like I said, I mean, I was never raised in my parents' house to ever believe ghosts existed.
Yeah.
But then when I speak to my uncles, aunties, and girlfriends that came too, they all seen, without knowing the story, that they all saw a little girl run up the stairs. And to me, I've never seen a little girl. But there was one time when I felt my foot get tugged out the bed, and I just ran out to my girlfriend in sort of a coat and a pair of boxing shorts and a pair of pants, boxing shorts and a pair of shoes, because I was that scared, because ghosts don't half scared the hell out of me.
I don't know, bro. All right, I gotta know more about the CD thing. Was that on the shelf or something that flew?
So this DVD spindle was sort of on the shelf for months. Imagine 20 DVDs. It's got some weight. It's plastic. It's got a spindle, and this girl was just making like a cup of tea. She was making a cup of tea with a kettle, and I would say overall she wasn't a very nice girl. Should I say? She was a family friend of that girl.
But was she pretty? Was she pretty?
No, I wouldn't say I would define it, but what happened, and it just went, I remember just sitting there on the doorway watching it hit her in the face.
With my Rue Diggs said maybe Holtz drinks too much when he goes home and sees stuff. Were you drinking, Holtz?
Oh, don't do this.
Every time we've seen Holtz, he's always been so inebriated.
Yeah, this is well before I was actually drinking. This is teenage years. This is
okay.
This late teenage years. This is.
And you don't think like a friend or somebody threw it and hit her? Like you don't like? Did you watch it levitate and fly and hit her?
No. See, the whole point is it never levitated in an instance. Like it didn't just levitate for a few seconds and hit her in the head. It just flew off from the shelf. Right into her head.
That's typical poltergeist. Like they just chuck shit.
Yeah. So in that instant, and the same as like once again, in that instant when a dog got kicked up its sort of backside, I was actually making a cup of tea in the same spot about 2 years beforehand.
Oh wow!
And I was saying to the dog, "What are you cowering for, Bud? Bud, come here, come on, buddy, come on, Bud, come here. What are you crying for, Bud?" And as he was crying, right up its backside, about a meter in the air. And he came running to me, but when I remember seeing a dog can't throw its backside that high up, it looked like he actually got kicked. Yeah. And I remember holding the dog like something out of like, oh my god, there's something there.
Hold on, let me ask you. So I never seen anything like this. So you witnessed this, dude. It didn't change your life? Like you just watched the dog get kicked up in the air.
No,
you watched,
of course. Joe, I'm gonna actually get in contact with my ex and get this picture. And you can clearly see like sort of a masked woman where like a veiled woman where she's doing her makeup.
We need this picture, Holtz. We need this picture.
So my girlfriend is in like this. It was like this big huge mirror by a double glazed front door. And the light was shining in, and as she's doing her makeup, someone's just like took a picture of my girlfriend at the time doing her makeup going out in the town, and behind her there's just some old woman with like this black veil. You can clearly see the eyes, the ears, the mouth, and you think to yourself, that's no smoke effects or smudge on the camera.
I gotta see it, bro.
I have to get in contact with it and actually show you. It actually is
Dude,
for
I
you.
know
But
some other people who would love to hear your story. I know some streamers who would love to hear
your story is probably the best because of you, right? Because who you are, right? Your story to me is
so
like
them 3 instances were in the house, but one of them instances, 2 of the instances was with the little girl from my father with the house, and then 20, 30 years, sort of my girlfriends and friends who were seen the same little girl. And I've never seen it, but you know, I've actually seen people being sensitive to the idea that they sense a little girl. I don't know where the little girls came from.
Yeah.
Does your family still live in that house?
Yes. So in the end, this was the same house that I was sort of minding, but it was never a story that was told until I actually told the idea of the story to them, and then they sort of
Hold on. Host, the girl get hit in the face. What did she say? Did she think you did it or somebody did it? Like
she was knocked out, bro.
I mean, no, she wasn't knocked out in the sense like it was just a shock. That the whole point is who can you tell it to other people in the sense that she's just making it.
You're fucking crazy.
What? I've been on the news the next day.
I know I mean, this is before like we were all live on camera and stuff like that. So it was me, my girlfriend, and my girlfriend's friends. And she was making a cup of tea down the hall where I was roughly in the same spot 2 years afterwards when a dog got kicked. And you think to yourself, you sort of just think it's like a trick of imagination, but when you look back at it, you think to yourself, well, how did that object move and whack her right in the face? It's just like,
dude, if I watched that happen, like I don't know, that my whole channel would have been about that one instant.
I mean, that's the whole point, is that I do believe in ghosts and supernatural, and I do believe in the afterlife. And my family don't really believe in it because I've seen these instances. My mum does believe in that sort of the afterlife, Jesus Christ and stuff like that. But
I'm like actively searching for that an experience like that, and I can't.
Yeah, well, I'm not. Hold on.
Maybe
but
that's
you see, because I've seen stuff like this now, I think to myself, literally, I'm petrified of ghosts. I've mentioned this on past streams that I don't understand why the instance that we believe that loved ones cross over to the other world, and they sort of become possessive and they want to throw stuff at other people.
Was still on here.
Well, I joined because I thought Nikki was still on. I thought I'm gonna.
Yeah, I would love for her to hear your
we gotta
story.
hook that up like immediately.
Yeah, man. This is like the most compelling story I've heard. So host,
let me ask one.
Oh, go ahead.
Real quick. Was the dog instance and the CD instance the same day?
No, he said 2 years later.
Two years later. So roughly in the same instance of making a cup of tea, where that girl was, the CD rack hit her. Then 2 years later, I was there, sort of making a cup of tea for the same woman that lived in the house, and the dog was cowering, and I was like, this lovely border collie, very friendly border collie, and he
not a real small dog.
No, and then. And it literally ran to me, and so once I seen that, I just hold the dog, and I was just cowering in like the sides. Like,
dude, you didn't run out the house, yo, man. Woo.
No, in my house, once I felt someone tug my feet in my house, I actually ran out in my boxing shorts, a coat, and a pair of shoes.
Ever feel comfortable in that house ever again?
Wow.
Again.
You see, because what happens is that a lot of people sit there and says it's loved ones, or they're sort of identifying you to something that could happen. So when I told my dad, he was saying, well, I never seen a little girl that saved us from a house fire. And I never knew that story because it was well before I was born.
Wow.
I
love it, bro. This is
everybody's had experiences there.
My auntie, she says she's very sensitive to ghosts, and she remembers saying that when she was a little girl, she seen a ghost come through her house in my nan's house and go next door, and the next door the neighbor was dead. Damn. So she believes that she was very sort of what was that word? Very sensitive to ghosts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bro, you got spirits living rent free in there.
Bro, this is compelling. So I'm really
got to go.
I mean, I've never seen it, but like I said, I remember just sitting there. So about 10 years ago, sitting there on the couch, my mum and dad's house, and 3 girls jumped up, and they all seen the same thing. they seen a little girl run up the stairs without explaining it, without them knowing the story or the backstory of the house. They seen a little girl.
Right. Oh,
Please,
man.
now
That's even more trippy.
That I feel like my way of explaining that was somebody heard about it. They was trying to prank you and try to mess with you. I don't know, but Holtz, your stuff is great. But let's not leave FCAT hanging. He actually have some stuff he wanted to show. Windstar said it's so crazy how a lot of ghost occasions also happens in third world countries. I can imagine. So FCAT, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, so here we go. FCAT has a video for us. All right, so somebody was on a bike or something, right?
Yeah, that looked like a camera malfunction.
So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's more of something.
Hey, look.
I feel like somebody.
And I don't know. Like it's focusing on the bike leaving in the back, and then that I don't know somebody walking in. But
It is pretty big though. It's
focus.
And it is pretty big though. Like I think it's supposed to be like the Grim Reaper or something like that.
Damn, can't we get some HD fucking cameras and security cameras, man?
Yo, tell me about it, bro. Yo, everybody's phone has like 12 megapixels nowadays. Like, come on, man.
That's why this is man. I think that's doctored, bro.
Yeah,
definitely.
Well,
Trucks in frame.
Here's one that I'm really interested if you're actually going to get people together. My dad's 70.
Okay.
You know, he doesn't do YouTube, of course. He hasn't got a clue about YouTube. But I feel like because it's his sister and he grew up in a house with my nan, I told you the story about my nan in last podcast, and it's his house and stuff like that. Maybe I actually should get him on camera just to literally tell the story.
Tell the story, yeah.
Just to tell the story in them instance how he perceived it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is something that I could easily do. So I'd say, "Come on, Dad, get on camera." And I feel like if you're willing to listen to his stories for half an hour, I think.
What happened? What happened in that video you just showed? I didn't see nothing. I seen a dude walking.
It was some dude with lights in his eyes or some shit.
It just looked like a dude walking, like in my eyes. Yo, so I have what do they call? I have
like
stigma.
canine eyes that reflect.
Yeah. Every picture. Look
Like
at me in every picture. My
like
eyes
cat's
glowing.
eye, the Blair.
Yeah, and my daughter has it too. My one daughter, Michaela, has it too. Our eyes are shaped a certain way. We have astigmatism in our eye.
Well, see, I agree because, like I said, I've got like a retinitis pigmentosa, and when someone takes a picture of my eyes, or in the dark, it looks like I've got big Dracula eyes, big, huge, reflective eyes. So
my eyes are always glowing. Just look at any picture. You'll be like, oh wow. And I'll just stand there with a bunch of people, and I'll tell you, watch when they take a picture. Look at my eyes.
What's going on here?
Yeah, what did happen?
Yo, somebody popped in on that right frame for just a second, like looked at the camera and then disappeared.
What's between her legs?
At the beginning. You gotta play that one more time.
Well, it was two lights.
No, they were bugs.
Yo, hey, FK, you gonna explain some of this stuff or what, man? What are we looking for?
You'll see it.
Looking for orbs.
What are you talking about, lint?
Well, it's out in the field. Wouldn't really be any dust out there, but the bugs would be lights.
Yeah, the video ain't all that great on this one.
So the question I've got, like FCAT and people like, sort of do the orbs only appear on camera? Because when people expressed ghost sightings, they never explained orbs, for example.
All right, so hold on. Pause that real quick, FCAT. Real quick. Guys, this is getting good because I want to hear this man tell me a story because we got none other than the maker of chaos. You have a spooky story, bro.
I do have a story that I'll tell.
Let's hear
it. So this is one that my family told, specifically my aunt. She my family used to live in Germany. My grandfather was stationed there, and her and I think it was one of my other mother's sisters. They went on a Girl Scout thing where they slept at an old, it was like an old German mansion, and they wound up exploring the mansion a little bit and actually found an old letter to one of the soldiers. It was like from someone within the house or something of that nature. And they were kind of dumb and they tried to do a seance with it. And nothing really happened at first, but it wasn't until they all went to bed. My aunt says she woke up in the middle of the night and just saw this orb like floating across the room, and it stopped and hovered over one of the other girls in one of the top bunks in the bed. And the girl woke, screamed, and fell off the bed. And what the girl says is that she saw what looked like a woman in a white gown, like hovering over her and like looking at her. And that's why she like screamed and fell off. She wound up breaking her arm.
Oh, wow.
Falling off the bed. But my aunt swears by it. And that's the main spooky one that I know of.
That's deep. Yeah, I mean, they probably was drinking though. Hey, did you?
They were like 13 at the time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so they were drinking young then. Damn.
Yeah, they was drinking young. Did you hear what Holt said? Is that not like great? If it wasn't Holtz, if it wasn't,
I love the way that they even make it a chaos. I was only 13 and that's thought you're drinking. We're all drinking.
When I think of the ghost hovering over you, I always see Dan Aykroyd in Ghostbusters when the one ghost appeared over.
Well, that's right. I actually, Chris, do you know what? Right, I was actually on a podcast about 2 years ago, and it was with Ray, Ray 347 through the game of Cyborg, and I ended up joking around saying, "Why can't we have the Ghostbusters out of Ghostbusters 2 with the flyers?" And never happens. It's always the scary stories, never the pleasure stories.
Good.
Never the succubus, incubus, or whatever susses you.
Yeah, succubus.
Man, dude, it's like if I had just one ghost experience, just something whispered in my ear, went,
no,
bro.
Hey, Chris, let's plan and go to a cemetery. So here's what we do. Let's go to my grandfather. Let's go to the cemetery where my grandfather was buried, or where my grandma was buried.
We gotta be real respectful of the cemetery, though, bro. No joke.
I feel for the sake that no one's coming to Liverpool, I feel like I should just visit you guys. And
maybe they would be happy though that we're visiting. Fuck, nobody goes to the cemetery.
That's what I was saying. If we go visit one of my relatives, that way, we won't get in trouble.
We have a legit reason for being there.
We have a legit reason, and then 2, we'll be in the cemetery. 3, I probably won't be as terrified.
Has any of you played the Ouija board?
Say again?
Has any of you played the Ouija board?
No, my wife did though. Man. My wife said when she was little, her mom had one and they just played it as a game. I was like, "What?" She's like,
"So I was 18 at the time, and a few people dropped out, and the more people that dropped out, the more finger pressure was on the board, should I say? And it only came down to 2 people, and my auntie died like 3 years beforehand, and we actually said, like, can you explain the daughters you had?" And I'm not going to name her names, but they were E.T., R.T., and there was another something T. And I remember going to my mother saying, for example, "Wow, we played the Ouija board." "Oh, you daft! Why are you playing that?" I said, "Did my auntie have a third child?" "Oh no, it was her first child. She gave up for adoption," and I never knew that until the Ouija board actually told me that it was part of it. And my mum was very supernatural, and she's like, "Oh, you daft, get it. Why are you playing with stuff like that?" And
you've had like 7 lifetimes of fucking paranormal experience.
And I found out, without actually knowing me at 18, I actually found out that my auntie did give up adoption to a kid. And before my cousins that I actually know, I got 2 female cousins, and the Ouija board actually mentioned that there was a third cousin.
Holtz, we gotta break this down. But first of all, let's give it up for
full house now. Let's go.
Now listen, Holtz. But first of all, Obi, what's up, man?
Nothing. What's going on? I wanted to tell a quick story, but it Holtz, yo, you got me super
Yo,
intrigued,
Holtz,
bro.
I can't go to sleep now messing with Holtz.
Holtz, that story you told me, I had to go upstairs and get my son something. Bro,
Yo.
you have no idea, bro.
What if at the end of the podcast, Holtz was like,
you have no idea, dude. Right? Like, yo.
Hey guys, I was just fucking with you.
Dude, I know, right?
So-
Rose, we'll
so-
go. Okay, Holtz.
So what happens is my dad is a present, and he didn't believe in any supernatural. That when I actually, because I never believed in my mother, because she would beat the living hell out of me. So when I was 18, I actually told my dad that I played the Ouija board, and it announced that my auntie had 3 kids, not 2 kids. The first kid was a sort of early born kid when she was sort of 16, and she gave her for adoption. And he went, "How did you know that?" And I was like, "Is it a true story?" And he was like, "Yes." What was the initials? And I told the initials, and he was right. And he told my mother. Then my mother got really superstition and paranoid. And I remember just, because she wouldn't allow me to do this kind of stuff, and I remember just being like in that mindset. And, you know, the luck of the draw, whatever it could have been. But I remember playing the Ouija board, and I remember thinking to myself, there's no way the way this is gliding is any way someone's pushing the object. And I believe, and I would never do it again. Never in my life.
Yeah, that's the one thing I told myself I don't want to do. But Rose, let's hear your story.
So when I was about 13, 14, I knew this kid who was about the same age as me. And we live in an area near Fort Dix. And on Fort Dix, they lived in this house. So he said, no matter what time of the year it was, he said it could be 95 degrees outside. Whenever you stepped inside this house, you literally had to get like a winter coat. And I'm like, there's no way. He used to say, Rose, I'm telling you, yo, we don't even go outside. That's how cold it is in the house. He said, but they were afraid to go in the house. So they would always be like, yo, we're just sitting outside. They would eat outside. They would do everything. They were always afraid to go in the house. He said one day he comes home, and the cat was just going crazy. The cat was like going super crazy. So his dad grabs the cat and is like, what the hell is wrong with you, you effing cat? And no lie. And this is the craziest part. I've heard this story from him. And I'm not making this up. He has 9 brothers and sisters. All 9 of them have the same story. The mom, God bless her soul, and the dad, they all have the same story. The cat looked at them and said, let me go and let me out. Yo, I say, yo, I'm done.
I would have picked that cat and feed him out the window. You go.
They said that was the last time that cat was in that house.
And the legend says he still haunts the streams. His name is F-Cat.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yo, Holtz. Oh, that was great.
Yeah,
Just so you guys know, all of this stuff, I am going to go see the Terrifier Part 2 tonight. So I'm going to stream for another like 15 minutes or 10 minutes, and then I got to go. Now, mind you, that movie is so crazy. Part 1 was probably one of the goriest things I've seen on film. So I heard people was running out the theater. They got a Part 2 that just came out. And I'm like, so I told my wife, I said, we got to go see Part 2 earlier. So, yeah, I'm going to go see that tonight. Because Holtz got me in the mood. I got to see something crazy.
The whole point is with F-Cat and, you know, stuff like that. Obi Rose and so I mentioned their stories. I actually 100% agree. Because I've seen stuff like that and it really scares.
Holtz, we need that picture.
Holtz, listen, Holtz.
No. Wasn't my picture. It was my girlfriend doing my ex-girlfriend years ago that was doing makeup in her mirror, and the door had loads of light, and the way the light was shining through the door, there should be no way that there was sort of a shadow cast, and it was actually an old lady with a black veil.
I need the picture, and I'm gonna debunk it. Now, let me ask you this. And Cherry Man said, "What's up, Holtz?" So let me ask you this, Cherry Man. Holtz. Give me a scientific explanation for the dog. Try.
Yeah.
Well, I would say, to me, I just thought the dog was very fucking cowardly at the time. But this was very, very loving border retriever, and he was a very gorgeous dog and a very friendly dog. and he's never cowered in that instant. And where that same, I just mentioned like 2 years beforehand, the sort of DVD rack hit a girl in the head. I was making a cup of tea for the same woman in the house, and I was like, "Come on, bud, what's your problem, bud? Come here, buddy, what's your problem?" As he tried to come to me, poof, right up the backside, and that is when I started realizing that a dog wouldn't throw his hind legs that high up. Like, it looked like he's just being booted up, and to me, I was only a young man. I must have been about 21 at the time, and that's when I started realizing that there's actually weird stuff out there because.
That would have messed me up. What you gonna say, Rose?
Holt, I want to ask you two questions. This is because I believe in everything you're saying. This is where, but I'm wondering, when you said you touched the board before 14, correct, or around 14, and then you
No, so I was about 16 at the time. 16,
okay, but it was prior. Okay, but it was prior.
I'm
wondering. So I'm wondering if, because I do believe like. That,
yes, there's sort of a residue. Yes,
and like
my mother actually always said there was a residue of sort of evil in the board, and. At that time, 16, from the neck of the woods that I'm from, we never believed in like superstition and stuff like that. This was just a lot of crack. It was a lot of crack. And when I actually realized that when I was playing the board and people dropped out and it was only a few people left, I realized that the totem, what the piece wouldn't move in that way or give me the questions. The random point of giving me the answer that there was a firstborn child of the third child of my auntie, and I could use the initials, and I could tell my father, who was a Protestant, that the idea that this board spoke, the chances of saying that was very slim to none.
Gotcha.
I never think to myself, you always, when you're playing with friends, you always think, I've got an a-hole friend, he's pushing the dice, he knows certain stuff about the family. But as people started backing out, and I was like the last one to it, I remember thinking to myself, this is just some scary, and I would never play it again. I would never recommend anyone playing it.
Listen,
I would never, and I've actually seen it that people actually said to me that the woman who owned the board, her mother was saying, I know how to close it down properly. I know how spirits couldn't affect you and blah, 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 blah. And you think to yourself, maybe the spirits are already living above us, among us, should I say, already, or maybe they're affecting us in life. I mean, I've never had these instances where I've had these bizarre stories, but it was roughly between 16 and 22 is when I sort of experienced these instances. And you know what? If I speak this about now and I get some kind of torment now by ghosts, I'm coming after you guys.
That is wrong. First of all, it's Chris's fault. First of all, it's Chris Game Over fault because one, it was his idea to do another episode. So I'm just saying. But Rose, you said you had two questions for him.
No, he answered both of them already.
Okay, gotcha.
Because he answered by the first question. But yeah, no, Dude, I've read horror. Well, one, I would never ever touch one of those. But I've read horror stories about those things where like people throw them in the garbage and then they're back in their attic in like a week and are like, I watched the garbage man literally take this out and it's back in it. And I'm like, nah, yo, I don't need to listen. I got a hard enough time.
But you see, this is what's right. I mean, this is what's
go very well anyway.
I mean, this is what's so good about my dad. He's 70, and maybe I should bring him on. He's got more stories to tell about Supernatural. Well before I was born, and I should just plump a chair next to me, and he could just waffle away and tell you.
If he wouldn't mind coming on and talking to us, I'd be respectful. We can talk to him.
Yeah.
Well, he's very sarcastic, very humorous. He'll tell you stories, and you'll be laughing at it.
It'll probably have to be during the weekend because I know it's pretty late at this point, right? So maybe it'd be like a special episode.
What time our time would be like him being like would be the afternoon
dude,
for you guys?
Holtz is 5 hours ahead.
Yeah, but he's 70. Maybe have to sort of optimize and say to him, come on.
If we did like 5 or 6 in the morning, it'd be like noon over there. So like maybe that would be cool. I get up early for that.
But like I said, my auntie is very in tune with the spirits and stuff like that. And that is where it comes in. I mean, of course, I've never seen this kind of stuff apart from these instances in my.
Dude, you've seen enough. Like, what do you mean?
I mean, say,
guys, listen, I
what,
gotta jump out. But
all right, Rose, later, man.
What's so funny about it is that I've explained what 2-3 stories, and then like Chris is like, "Wow, and you guys, wow, I've never heard so much ghost stories."
Not from
but
one person though.
Not from one person. Right.
I know, like some people have that one story that's really
that
nuts.
one. Yeah, you like, and that one
like,
story
shit just keeps happening at this house.
Yeah, that one.
No,
story
but of course, my one story in my house is an instance that was never told to me, which was instance from my father.
Right, the little girl.
Or from the girlfriend with her friends, stuff like that, little girl. And then the instance was in her mother's house, where we seen the black veils and plus the dog getting kicked. So
that's crazy, man. Well, let me do this, guys. I am going to the movies to see the Terrifier Part 2. That means tomorrow's show, I will do a topic switch, and I'll be doing a live interview. But let me do this. I want me and Chris to close this. Hold on. I want me and Chris to close this out. So I want to thank FCAT and want to thank Holtz for being a part of it. Holtz, man, thank you for that story, bro. This is wow. Holtz, the scariest ghost story or something. But anyway,
well, we'll pencil in. I'll get my dad.
Yeah.
Involved in the camera, and I'm pretty sure because it's his sister and it was his house and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he will happily waffle for 30 minutes and give you a sort of in and outs of. Because, like I said, my nan used to say supernatural stories and believe in like sort of saying Hail Marys before bed and stuff like that, and seeing stuff. So, as a Protestant son and stuff like that, he could tell you the ins and outs of his sister, what he's seen in his house, and what he believed in to this day, even though he believes the same way. So,
all right, Holtz. Well, listen, man, thank you so much, and as usual, I'll talk to you later, and. Man, guys, give it up for Holtz one more time. Talk about Austin.
Well, not for him.
All right. So Chris, brother, I think this was a success.
Bro, for just going on the fly, yeah, it was pretty decent.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And if anybody's seen our other shows, we was prepared. We had stuff, but this was just cool.
But we only got a couple months left, man. And then when she gets bigger, I can start doing shows again.
That's right. The baby's coming, and you're gonna be gone. But yeah, so Holtz is the GOAT. Holtz is definitely the GOAT. That was an epic story. But
thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you guys for the like, comment, and subscribe.
Content.
Woo! Thank you, Chris. Brother, love you too. Thank you very much.
Hang out, bro. We gotta hang out because it's ridiculous. We're a half hour away and we don't hang out. It's stupid.
I know, definitely. We got to make it happen. And yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm overwhelmed with how cool this was. But I know my wife is getting up now. She's starting to put her shoes on, getting ready to go. And
let me know how that movie is.
I will. I'm going to do the review tomorrow during the show. But with that said, Chris, can you give us the last words?
The last words? Eat your vegetables. Yeah, eat your vegetables. I don't know why I just thought that. All right. Yeah. Have a nice night.
No, Chris, you're supposed to say.
Oh, your line.
Now your mama.
And now your mama knows.
And now your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon.